Hello YouTube, this is Reno Dan. This is my friend Sam Romick. He is an MMA Pro number 8, 6'5", riding a Ninja 250. Here I am, 6'3", standing next to him on the podium, first and second. And here's some footage of him riding the Ninja. So it is definitely possible. Flexibility and your makeup, your physical makeup has a big deal of it. And you can see him making this work. This video right here is for Rene MDJ. He asked me about being a taller rider. He is 6'5" on bikes and which bikes I found to be the most comfortable. So I decided to make him a video. Here's me riding the R6, and you can definitely tell that me and the R6 are not doing that great. My arm position is too straight, and I came and make the bike flick or turn efficiently because my arms are not bent to match the clip-on. That's another video for another day, but I can tell you from watching my footage and what I learned from racing that I'm not in the proper position for this bike. Here's me riding the FZ09, sorry for that. I'm definitely in a better position. My arms are in a better position. I can actually steer the bike, but you can see in the video my knees are not up against the tank because the tank is shaped kind of weird. And for me, if my knees are not on the tank, it's not a very good riding position for me, especially for a triple that has a lot of torque. So I would say this bike is off the list unless your knees can grip the tank properly. Mine cannot. So here's the R1. This bike actually fit me the best. But the problem with the R1 is this is a $20,000 motorcycle, and it's a lot of bike for the street. More bike than you would need, because 70, 80 miles per hour, the bike's pretty mad at you. It doesn't like to ride that low, and the engine's not happy being at that low of speed. Trust me, I know firsthand. The bike's not happy going slow. But it did fit me the best. I definitely had the most physical enjoyment on this kind of bike because it is bigger. Now that's not always true though, because the Aprilia 1000, the Ape, is almost the same size as an R3, and the Kawasaki Ninja, the Kawasaki ZX 1000, that thing right there isn't a little bit bigger than the R3 too. So both bikes are not much bigger than the R3. And actually the R3 is very comparable to most 600s. Even my buddy's Daytona 675, which you asked about, isn't going to give you the riding position you think. Just because it's a 600 doesn't mean it's much bigger than the R3. And especially my R3 that's been modified, height raised, I mean with the ride height and everything else, we're about the same. So here is my favorite bike. If you wanted to get a bike that's going to fit you the best, that fit me the best, that I had the most fun on and was very comfortable, that wasn't a full fairing bike, it's a naked bike, is the FZ07. This bike right here was fantastic. It was fun, peppy, and you can tell from my riding position and my knees on the tank that this bike right here did the best fitment for me. Now granted, I am 78 pounds lighter now than I am then, so my riding position and my riding has definitely changed. But you asked me a question, and I'm giving you my honest opinion. If you want to buy a bike that's going to be fun, peppy, and you're going to enjoy and actually be able to go distances and do street riding and corner carving, FZ07 is the way to go. Now, I am going to Sears Point soon. And at Sears Point, I will be able to drive on the track the FZ07 and the R1 and the R6 and be able to go out and just tell you what my thoughts are again. I'm doing that on August 14th, so maybe I'll make a part 2 of this after I got a chance to do some track time on them. But you can see on the street riding, the FZ07 was fantastic. Another thing you got to take in consideration too is flexibility is huge. I know everybody wants to ride full fairing bikes because they're sexy and they're awesome and they're very cool. But the problem is for taller riders, they're not meant for us. They're meant for more of guys like between 5'7" and 5'9". And for anybody that's that tall, like us, 6 foot taller, it's very uncomfortable. As you can see from Sam riding the Ninja 250, his legs were a very weird position. That's flexibility. So if you want to ride these type of bikes, you're going to have to do a lot of yoga, my friend. And that's the fact. And that goes for me too. I've been stretching constantly to make my riding on the track better and easier for me. This is my last street ride. This is on a BMW. These type of bikes are fantastic. Like the FJR is another bike that's comparable to this one. This is the BMW RT series. Great bikes. This is one of the most comfortable bikes I've ever been on for me for long riding. I mean, I'm talking like hundreds of miles a day, no problem. This bike will do it. Thanks for watching. My name's Rene MDJ, and I hope that helps you. You have a nice day. And thanks for asking questions. If you guys have any questions, please ask. I'll make a video if I have time. If not, I'll give you a resupply. Thank you guys.